Hello, everyone. Didn't notice you there. We're here with a new game here on Magitek. It's so weird being in this chair. I'm here all the time, and it still feels weird. Um, I am Craiggumz, running a Monster of the Week game with my awesome squad of hunters. And we're gonna get started in a bit, but first we're gonna do a whole bunch of awesome Magitek announcements coming up soon. Starting off with after this game today, we have more hunters coming in tomorrow in a different world that Tracy, would you like to explain what those hunters will be getting into?
Yes, tomorrow is our Hunter the Reckoning Chronicle. It's just a one-off episode, so not a short miniseries like the previous Hunter Chronicle that we had. But it does take place in our canon Chicago World of Darkness Magi universe. So some of the effects of what has happened in the city, and this will continue to affect what happens in the city. So join us for more monster hunting tomorrow. If you didn't get enough tonight, you got more tomorrow.
Awesome. And then if you want a few more monsters into your week, even to the next day, you'll be hanging out with the family with ancestral blood on Friday. And we get to see what other types of, family traumas are going to happen with our lovable bunch of multi-billionaires. It'll be
Lovable is
great.
a strong word.
Yeah. You love to hate them. Maybe that's better. There you go. After that, we have Blades, Rise of the Conduit on Tuesday, and then rinse and repeat for the most part for a while. We also have another awesome I guess you can call it a game, a debate, a discussion among intellectuals about what really matters when you're playing your video games, and that's romance. I'm gonna let the romance professionals explain that one for me, please.
That's
Yes.
me, Miss Magitek, romance professional, along with my other colleagues. Romance. What's under professional? Honestly, I'm not
Amateur?
really.
Pro-am?
I'm not really at the professional level. I think there might be some others in the
You get paid
RPG.
to romance?
I'm ready to fight.
Yes.
boy.
Helveticat is joining us as well for next Thursday is our Defend Your Romance series. This is not a tabletop role-playing game like we normally do on Magitek RPG, but instead it is the Magi crew coming together to defend our romance options in our favorite currently video games. It may extend to other media down the line, but for now we're going to be sticking with video game series, and we're starting with, of course, the most iconic, Mass Effect. So if you're a fan of Mass Effect, if you have a romance in Mass Effect and you want to come and chat and defend that romance, you should. But each of us will be there talking about our romance options, or maybe not even a romance option, but somebody we think should be romanceable, and debate and discuss why they are the best. So come here next Thursday with PowerPoint presentations. Yes. So that'll be myself, Aki, Mandy, Helveticat, Momo, and Dan, our only male rep. Evening
representation.
Which is gonna say, I feel like a lot of people like play male sheps and romance, certain. Oh,
hey, thanks, Rondo.
Thanks, Rondo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Rondo, for the support.
Also, real quick, sorry, just because that just happened. Last night, Wayward also donated during Blades right at the end, and we missed it. So, Wayward, if you're here, thank you so much. We really appreciate every dollar that comes through. It goes to making this awesome art. So, thank you, Wayward. Thank you, Rondo. You guys are awesome.
Thanks for the support. And yeah, that's Defend Your Romance. So, see you next Thursday for it.
And yes, so if you can't make it to any of these awesome games live, all of this is recorded, and you can catch up on YouTube on games that are happening right now, as well as games that have already passed previously. And so check out the YouTube. Also join our Discord. We talk about games. We talk about romances that are right and some that are terrible and you should never choose. All those awesome things. So make sure that you hop into the Discord, Magitek RPG. And then also, we also want to talk about a Fallout game coming August 15th, ran by another player in this game, Helveticat. So yes.
Yeah.
So
That's me.
if you didn't get enough of Fallout the past, what was it, like a month ago? This show came out? Then Helveticat's got you covered with a bunch of awesome people coming
I'm excited for my
August.
character in that one too. That'll
too.
be another.
I'm very excited. I'm a big Fallout fan, so.
Yeah.
And it's my first time DMing, so be kind.
Yay! And we're doing the Fallout 2D20 system by Modifius, which is really cool. I think it's our first Modifius game that we're going to be playing on Magi. So I am excited for us to dive into the Modifius 2D20 system. It is very fun.
Yes. And then last but not least, just real quick, we'll just do quick introductions for folks who probably don't know who any of us are and are just like clicked on Twitch and was like, oh, these guys are dressed nice. What are they getting into? So I'll start off. I am Craiggumz on all socials. I am the keeper or monster keeper, if you're feeling fancy, of the Monster Week game we'll be playing tonight. And yeah, I'm going to be torturing my friends for the first time on stream. It'll be great.
Yes.
Tracy, go ahead.
No, I didn't have anything to add. I was just gonna laugh at your.
No, like tell who you are.
Oh, we have to introduce ourselves.
Yes.
Oh, right. All right. We do this at the beginning of every new campaign that we do. We all introduce ourselves, even though some of you may already know us. Hi, I'm Tracy, also known as Miss Magitek, here on the lovely Magitek RPG. That's all. Oh my gosh, these intros are hard.
They are. I'm sweating.
What the heck? Yes, I'm our resident World of Darkness storyteller here on Magitek RPG. So that's where you can find me and all of the things that I do here on the channel. And that's me.
I'll just go next. Hi, I'm Chris. I'm Stormbeard. You know me. If you watch this channel at all, you've probably seen me before. Playing a lot of games this week, so if you watched last night or tonight or tomorrow or Friday, you'll see me here. I saw someone said I didn't recognize you after the first look or the second look. Good, I'm glad. That's what I paid money for this wig for. And it's currently 97 degrees out, so I'm already sweating. Wow. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
All right.
I'm James. I go by Jtcunning on the internet. I'm here to talk shit and play games with my friends. I broke your hearts the last time I was here. Get ready for another goddamn ride.
Jesus, how do I follow that? Hi, I'm Kat, Helveticat. I also break hearts and cause trauma, so this will probably be no different.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, and with all that, I will just say one real quick thank you to the entire Magi crew and these awesome players. This is my first time in this chair, and I've been very nervous about it, and they've been awesome this entire time. So I just want to make sure that y'all know I appreciate you so much, and I hope this game is just as awesome as we're planning it to be. But with all that out of the way, we can get started.
This is WTWX Satellite Radio with your new host, Eric Bailey W. For all the listeners out there, Sheldon is on a much-needed vacation after last week's mess of an interview with the infamous Dr. Gemini. You know, folks, these Astral Blessing Society clowns have a strange hold on the American media, and I don't know why. For instance, word around the scuttlebutt is they are having a convention of sorts down in Denver, North Carolina.
Hey, Patty, can you cut that off for me so I don't forget after we close up shop?
Sure thing, Doug. How's the cleanup back there going?
And those Abbeys may be one egg short of a dozen, but they sure can put it away.
Douglas Smith, you stop that. We ain't all like that. These folks are just a bit more informed. Bless their hearts.
Nah, I'm just teasing. Anyway, the town will come out that much better. Mayor letting them have that convention here is probably his best move yet.
Yeah, well, Mr. Duncan doesn't know whether to check his ass or scratch his watch most days, so I guess a win is a win. It is pouring out there. Sorry, y'all. Doug's Diner is closed.
Damn kids. Patty, go handle that and lock the front, and you can just head out. I'll take the trash. And hug Tommy and the kids for me.
All right. Have a good night, Doug. Sorry, y'all. We're closed for the night. All right. Now, I ain't playing. Y'all better get so I can lock up and go home. Now, I don't want to have to get the law in here. I can get y'all some biscuits, but then you've got to... By the paths above and below, how'd you get in here? Almost gave me a heart attack. Doug? Well, is Car still here? Doug, I don't got time for games. Whoever's out there, show yourself. I'm armed. Yeah, well, they don't know it's just a broomstick. If I don't come back, call 911. Paths above, Patty, you've lost it. You're talking to a cat. Doug, it's dark as sin out here. And what are you... Damn it. Doug? Doug!
Okay, I think we're good. So, Keeper, if you want to take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll start off around the same area where Vincent was walking out of his car and looking around the Ice Hutch skating rink. You hear a buzz on your phone.
Hello.
Ah, Vincent Irons. This is Madeline.
It's Iron. What do you want?
You know,
Sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
No, it's fine. How was your drive?
I'm here.
Fantastic. So you found her?
I found the rink. Don't know where she is yet. There's not a lot of cars around. That's good, right?
I don't know. You
I
tell
don't know.
me, Captain.
Okay, all right. You keep using that word as if I know something.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything. All right, when you get the kid, bring him in, and then I'll get you guys all together with the information for your first mission.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I'd see how it goes. So, like, sorry, one question.
She hangs up.
Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Hope it goes well. And you would kind of do the same, just like look around, make sure I'm good. And just like very discreetly turn so that the light from the lamppost cannot illuminate what is in his hands. Very quickly just check his 9mm to make sure the safety's off and then head inside.
Cool. You walk up to the front of the ice rink doors and push up against them. They're locked.
Why?
Go ahead. Go
ahead.
No, go ahead and roll a investigate a mystery.
Okay. 5 plus 5 is 10 plus 1 is 11.
All right. You get 2 holds. So is there any information you'd like to get about the area?
I would like to know if they are kind of those like stadium double doors that are locked, or if it's just like a handled door that usually has a jam behind it.
So it's basically a handle door like with a jam, but it's strange because usually the doors have something chained down or something. There's no chains.
Right.
In fact, you kind of push on the door a little bit more, and at first when you were like, "Oh, it's locked," it seems like something's in the way of the door.
Why would somebody try and block an entrance to a hockey rink this godforsaken hour? He'd probably just push a little bit harder, not to like try and knock it down, but to like push enough so that you could see inward towards the doors, like what the door is opening to reveal.
Absolutely. You start pushing on the door and you start hearing the crunching of something crushing against your weight against the door.
Oh, why am I here? And you just push a little bit harder.
Yeah, you push a little bit harder and you look around and it's a massive skating rink for the most part. You see the Zobino, I always say it wrong. Zambino, kind of just in the middle of the rink, unmanned, just sitting there.
The Zamboni.
Zamboni, thank you.
The Zumbini?
Zambini.
I was like, what is he
Limousini?
describing here?
I literally looked it up
Sounded
before
right
this.
to
I was
me.
like, yeah, I was gonna pronounce it wrong, but who cares? And as you have enough room to step into the door, but you said you're just looking around.
Right. I feel like I'd poke my head a little bit to like see what's preventing the door from being opened.
Yeah, you look around and there's nothing behind the door until you look down and you see this small little humanoid creature that's basically scaly skin, small little bat-like wings, and basically half of its body is ran over by the door as you kind of like crushed it down.
Oh, my bad, little guy. Just gonna step right over it.
Yeah, you step right over it and you just hear out in the distance a couple tick, 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 and a few flaps.
All right. Well, guess we're coming in hot. And he will put his 9mm away, and out from his pant leg, he will take his little slugger baseball bat.
All right.
Yep. And probably continue just, bat in one hand, just not happy to be here.
Fun. You do, as you pull out your bat, you do hear what sounds like wood smacking against pavement in the locker room area as you look to the side.
Hello?
No response, but you keep hearing that sound.
He'll probably bang his bat on the wall a few times to hope to attract any of those what he knows as imps flying around.
All right, read a bad situation.
Okay. 5 plus 6 is 11 plus 1 is 12.
Okay. So
yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Yes, as you basically smack your bat against the wall to get the attention, you hear the flaps of imps gliding towards you, assuming that they were going to get a sneak attack on you, and you turn around. Roll to kick some ass.
All right. 4 plus 4 is 8.
8. I'm gonna because you rolled so well on the bad situation, I'm gonna give you 2 holds instead of just the 1.
Okay.
So basically you hit one of these imps clean out of the air, the other one swipes you for 1 point of damage as it goes by. But now you also, if you want to use one of those holds to put yourself in a better situation, you can do so.
I do. That would be lovely. I would like to probably just put my back against the wall, and and kind of square up as if I was a batter in a batting cage, and just gotta come back and get me again, you little fucker.
As you say that, you hear someone yelling in the locker room. And just careening out of the locker room, you see the doors slam open. B, would you like to describe what you look like as you're flying out of the locker room?
So B is in her full hockey gear, like helmet on, and just running in her blades still. And just, how dare you! I hunt you! You don't hunt me! And she's swinging violently. And she's actually holding one of the dead imps in her hand, and she like whips it at one of them.
With that awesome description, go ahead and roll me a kick some ass.
Is that a D6?
2d6. Everything for Power of the Apocalypse, everyone. 2d6 is what we roll for everything, and then they add their bonuses or subtract. And depending on whether they get 6 and below is bad, 7 to 9 is basically a mixed success, and then 10 and up is usually a good sign.
So I got a 6 and a 2, so 8. And then what do I add?
You would add your tough.
Plus 2, so 10.
10.
Hey,
so
yo.
basically, you smack one of the imps with the imp you were carrying, and they collide into each other. You hear the crunch of one of them basically dying in the air, and they drop to the ground. There's one imp left, and it kind of lands on the chairs in front of you, and it sees 2 of you now when they thought that they were going to jump you guys, and then you just hear, hey, whoa, relax, okay, fun's over, everyone
B's
calm
still
down.
swinging. She's in a blind rage.
Hey, can you help me out here, Pops?
You brought this upon yourself.
Hey, I just have, if you want to swing for kick some ass.
I do.
Okay, go
I
for it.
do. It's another 6 and a 1, so that's 7 plus 2, 9.
9. You take 1 harm from
Okay.
this imp hitting you. Wait, I got very important, and you smack it straight across its neck. Its head spins, and it just dies in front of you.
Is that all of them?
That's all the imps. Yes.
She's like, who are you?
Whoa, help.
How far is he?
I'd say you guys are about 10 feet across from each other.
She's gonna walk up to him and just like whack him with her hockey stick. Does anything happen? Because my hockey stick is special.
Nothing happens to him.
So she's gonna flip it down. She's gonna take off her helmet, and in like an anime scene, her pink blue hair flies out with like sparkles, and you realize that it was just all glitter in her hair. And she's like, is the open sign on or something? It's closed. Private skates. Why are all of you coming in here? What do you want?
Why is there so much glitter in your helmet?
That's the only question you have?
You want more?
I have to somehow fix that locker room before this place opens again.
No, you don't.
You haven't seen it.
I don't need to. Special Agent Vincent Iron, DOAC. Calm down.
DOAC. Do I know the DOAC?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you would know what that is.
What do they want? What do you want?
I want to help. First off, you probably don't have to clean that entire locker room that I'm sure you made a mess out of.
Well, there's an imp-shaped hole in one of them, so yes.
What, you couldn't have brought them out into the open and attack them in a more advantageous position? You just had to swing around and knock all your shit
I
around?
was closing up my skate, and they attacked me in there. What? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just bring them out into the open, I guess.
Did skaters forget how to run?
I don't like you.
You don't
She's
have
gonna
to.
pivot, and she's gonna start walking back to the locker room so she can, like, take her things off.
Give her some time to cool off.
She'll change into her usual things, come back out. She's still stomping.
Are you done being mad?
No,
All right, let me know when that changes.
it's not going to.
Sure it will. You're going to be mad the entire night?
You'd be surprised.
Do I look surprised?
No, you look old. What do you want?
Rude. Look, I understand it was private skate. The door was open. There was an imp in the way. I knocked one. It looked like you knocked the other. The other one sounded like
About
one of them.
3.
Perfect. Can I continue? It looked like the other one was trying to tell you something, which you didn't care about, apparently. And why do all the imps sound like they're from Hercules?
I don't know.
Weird. Anyway, look, I'll cut to the chase, kiddo. I don't want to be here. I think that hockey is really hard. Not my sport. It can still be yours, but
I'm not asking to join the team. Sorry, go ahead.
thank you. Goodness gracious, kids. What I'm saying is the DOAC would like to formally extend an offer for you to join our actual monster kicking team, in which you will get support, like not having to clean up a goddamn locker.
She's gonna go in her backpack, pull out the most fuzzy, like, pink book you've ever seen, and she's gonna start writing with a fuzzy pen. Dear Diary, the DOC is desperate. I'll come back to you. All right,
Do you
fine.
talk to your books?
You didn't hear that.
Okay, good.
I'm writing myself. Fine. I'll hear what they have to say. It's kind of weird, though, that they just sent you.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Isn't there, like, a formal invitation? Are you the formal invitation?
Did I not use the word formal?
Yeah. I'm just saying, could have been better. I'd give it like a 3 out of 10.
Look, the plane ride was not fun. The rental car company couldn't figure out my goddamn last name. I got here late. The door was jammed. Maybe it would have been a little bit faster if you had cleaned up those imps, or if I got here earlier, but this is what I'm working with, kiddo. So, can I come into the locker room, take a look?
Go ahead.
Okay, just making sure. Am I going to see anything I don't like?
Mm.
What do I see?
It is trashed. There's blood everywhere. There's a literal imprint of an imp, like, splat on the side. There's, like, clearly lockers that were used as shields and things just hanging off of, like, books, papers everywhere. It is absolutely a mess.
Are you proud of this?
I mean, a little.
You couldn't have gotten out there on the ice?
They started it. Look, are we gonna argue? Or are you gonna, like, I don't know. what are we supposed to do?
Sure. No, we got a lot of time to talk about your work on the way there.
My work is great.
Sports. Hockey the only one? You got other ones?
Street hockey.
What's your favorite
Mostly
team?
hockey. Obviously the Rangers.
Okay, cool. You think that whenever they win the ship, they're going to go home and say, oh, we got nothing else to improve?
No, they're perfect.
All right, we'll talk about two things on the way there. How championship teams work and how you could be better at this. Dear Lord. Kid, you got talent. I'll give you that. You're really good with a hockey stick, but do you see how much shit has to get cleaned up after this? Yeah, you do. You don't need to answer that. That was rhetorical. You're right. Put that thing back in your mouth. Okay, is there anything else you need to grab?
Nope.
Perfect. How did you get here?
My legs.
You walked?
I got blades, and you realize she's like a solid, maybe 5'1" right now, but she's wearing like platform type shoes. She kicks them out, and blades snap out the back, and she's like, blades. Kicks them back in.
Okay, that's pretty kitschy.
Thank you.
Okay, you got your bag. You don't want to grab any memorabilia, anything like this?
No, I
Okay,
just came here for a private skate.
I don't know. It's not my sport. Like I said, I don't know how long. All right.
Can I see your badge? I want to make sure it's real.
Oh, goodness gracious.
She's gonna take it. She's gonna bite it. Look at it.
Can you not slobber on that?
I'm not slobbering. I'm making sure it's not fake.
You are licking a lollipop. The point is to slobber.
Starts tapping on the thing. Hang on. All right.
You want to talk to my boss?
Actually, yes.
Okay. I got to make 2 phone calls. First,
No, I want to talk to the boss.
Okay, good talk. First, I got to make 2 phone calls. First, I got to call the cleanup crew because it's going to take them a while to get here. Second, then we talk to the boss. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm going to be using my move Friend of the Force to call local PD, tell them what's going on, tell them everything's fine, but we're going to need a cleanup crew.
Okay, do you roll anything for that?
I do not.
Nice.
I'm just going to go ahead and make sure. You know a few cops who can be persuaded to look the other way or do a favor for certain considerations. You can act under pressure to get in touch with them. I do roll.
Okay.
So I'm acting under pressure. Can you remind me which skill that is?
Act under pressure is cool.
3 plus 5 is 8, plus 1 is 9.
9. Okay, so you call up one of your guys you know in New York, and you know,
Tony.
Hey, how's it going, Vinny? How you been, man?
Hey, I've been.
Hey,
what are you doing right now?
Hey, just hanging out with the kids, making sure they're good. It's
Perfect,
late.
perfect. It is late. You put them to bed soon?
Yeah. We just finished watching what's that show? Doug. Hey Arnold, they love.
Oh yeah. Oh, Doug, he sure is funny.
He's funny.
That's his last name.
Oh, he's hilarious.
Look, I'll cut to the chase here, Tone. I got a kid, and he kind of like walks off and like hushes his tone a little bit. Like, I got someone. They just scraped the shit out of about 5 imps down at what was the name that we
Ice Hut.
Ice Hut.
Ice Hutch. Ice Hutch.
She can
Shout
definitely hear you still.
Yeah. Thank you. Down at Ice Hutch here, I'm supposed to bring him into DOAC, which I'm working at now. You can't.
Hey, whoa! Is this?
You can't.
You wearing a wire? What's going on?
No, you can't.
Whoa! I don't know you. I don't know who this person is.
You can't. Look, I'm calling in a favor. You know exactly what I did in '99. I'm calling that in.
He brings up 99. This guy. Okay.
I did. You said you owe me a favor, and do I forget?
It's gonna take me a while. I'm over here in Long Island, so I'll do what I can.
I appreciate that. And look, check it out. It is now my turn to owe you a favor.
I just got one question. One question. What did this kid do to have imps going after?
I'm figuring that out later.
I mean, that seems pretty important. Are they going to come back? Are they going to, get their friends?
Well, there are no survivors.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
Clean job.
Well, on paper, but you should see the locker room, which is what I'm asking for. You got to see the locker room.
All right, I'll send some guys that way. I'll do what I can. I'll talk to the people. Hey, if you ever need, some work.
Tony, did I
Okay.
I just called work. You're on my team.
No. Not no
I
government
get it. I
teams
get
for
it. I
me.
get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeesh.
Well said. Look, tell Sandra I said hello. Give the kids an extra kiss for me. It is my turn officially. Vincent Iron 2. Oh, you. Tony, a favor.
All right, I'm gonna keep you to that. Hey, come by sometime. The wife's gonna make some great baked ziti. You'll have a wonderful time. We'll drink some wine. Yeah, all right.
All right. See you later, bud.
All right, see ya.
Okay, phone
What'd
call
you do in
number
99?
1 over with. A favor. Ready
Didn't
for
sound
phone
like
call
a
number
favor.
2?
Yep.
Cool. Dial up Madeline.
Yes, you dial up Madeline, and another voice comes on the phone. You know her as Renee.
Good evening, Renee. How are you doing right now?
Hello, Vincent. What you want?
Well, I introduced myself to the strapping young new recruit, and thank you. And she is convinced, but needs a little bit more convincing. And I offered to have her talk to someone in a more official capacity, and here we are. So if Madeline Pierce is around, that would be so lovely.
That would be lovely. Unfortunately, she's not here.
Where'd she go?
I don't know. You know.
How long ago did she leave?
I don't know. I think she said something about calling you, and then she said, "Okay, I'm going home for the night. Take care."
Oh my goodness, it's only been 15 minutes. Okay,
Put the girl on the phone.
All right. Now, I just a second. Not Madeline. Someone way better.
Hello.
Hello. This
Who do I
is.
have the pleasure of speaking to?
You are speaking to Renee Breeze. It is a pleasure to meet you, Miss. Do you go by Beatrix or B?
B.
Okay, B. B. Barry. All right, fantastic. B, we looking here at your files. You've been doing a wonderful job out here in the streets, just cleaning up the country the way that you are, and we would be ecstatic if you could just come in and we could possibly set you up with even better gigs, better jobs to work on, a whole team.
What do you mean my file?
Oh, you think just going through those forums was a good idea into which you wouldn't be found?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Fantastic. If you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you would possibly, never want to be found again on such forums, I feel as though if you came by, maybe that'd be a good idea.
Prove it. What's the forum?
You sent me this. Hold on.
I did.
This is where the keeper has to look through his notes. Oh, so many notes. She runs through her files. Give me 1 second. Oh my goodness. How much time do you spend on Facebook? Or MySpace? It's MySpace back
I was
here,
going
guys.
to say none on Facebook.
This might even be pre-MySpace.
I'll send it to you.
Thank
Kids
you.
on
I do not
MySpace.
remember the name
Oh,
of it.
send it to me.
Oh, you'll hear it in a second.
Oh, beyondtheveilforum.org.
All right. Approved it.
Interesting. There seems to be a... And she just pauses for a second. Roll me a... This would be... Investigating mystery.
Is that still just a D6?
Yes.
2 of them. And then
2d6.
Your
And then what?
sharp.
5.
5. She just seems perplexed about it.
Whoop.
What's that? What do you see? What? Why you,
Oh,
why-
nothing. We get a lot of information going back and forth here. Government facilities. We get all types of strange information. Can you put Vincent Iron back on the phone for me, please?
Here you go, Mr. Iron.
We gotta say it weird.
Your
Yellow.
last name.
Hey, I got good news and bad news.
Shoot.
Good news is, the kid is interested and she'll probably tag along with you. The bad news is we couldn't get you a ticket back to Washington. You're gonna have to ride that rental all the way there.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm getting compensated for miles?
Of course.
No problem.
You know I got you on that. All right. See you when you get here.
Yep. All right. Click. Kid, it's going to take a while.
What does that mean?
Not flying. We're driving.
Driving where?
For a long time.
And as you guys are pondering how you're going to enjoy that long drive,
I have one, just one scene ending question. So, we'll stop at a drive-thru on the way there.
I could eat.
What do you want?
I'm not picky.
Okay. Burger King's running a special, 2 Whoppers for $99.
Nah, I'm not there.
Okay. Let's see.
Good old
McDonald's just released
Nah,
a
not
new
McDonald's.
chicken. Okay, cool. All right. Got Wendy's and the Square Burgers.
Yeah, I could do Wendy's.
Sounds good.
All
And
right.
they drive off into the sunset towards the nearest Wendy's.
there's
Blasting Bewitched or whatever.
Yes. I guess like, super cut, you're allowed to like, use the stereo with 0 complaints.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You're gonna hate it.
You hear a couple pops as the car starts up. You don't know whether it's a tire or something under the hood. Who knows? Hopefully this thing can get you to Washington.
How are they allowed to rent this out?
We pan out from that scene and we shoot across to another city somewhere far off as we see someone just lighting a cigarette, walking up to their office. Judith,
Hey, yo.
what does Judith look like as she's walking towards her office?
You see a woman who has a long, dark coat. She's got the coat has like a collar that is slightly popped, and there is a necklace with a cross, and she lights a cigarette with a Zippo lighter with runes on it, and walks into her office.
Just one of your standard noir-like offices, big furnished wooden desks kind of set out in this to the side by the window. A little bit of street light shoots through. Jazz is playing for some reason. We don't know why. It's just the ambiance. As you see a smaller desk kind of to the side, right next to your filing cabinet, a woman around, we'll say her early 50s. Kind of her hair's kind of covered up by some cloth, and she's wearing a very tight black robing around her for the most part, and she's trying to figure out the computer that she has in front of her. Oh, Jude, you're here?
Sister,
What kept you?
I was
You been smoking?
taking a walk, I suppose.
You smell like smoking. Is that a cigarette?
And Jude has a cigarette lit in this building, even though they're not supposed to.
The nerve.
Landlord comes to me, asks for no more smoking. You come in smoking. She has the trash can like up for you to put the cigarette
Well,
on it.
maybe we should find a new place that allows for smoking then.
Yes, the Abyssal Blessing Society will definitely get us new place. Fantastic. Okay. Any new jobs that you've heard of?
None.
Kids today, you want new places, but you don't want to work. This is fantastic. This should work perfectly fine with trying to figure out your situation, which I do not understand at all, how you would even be dealing with that. I'm mouthing off too much. I apologize.
Yes, and you see Jude looking to the bookcase to the left of them and just looking through a bunch of old tomes and pulls one and is just looking through it, just reading it.
She kind of stands up. This came in for you from the organization. She hands you an envelope.
Oh, great. What do they have to say this time?
I believe one of our fellow society members needs assistance. A Patricia Bluff.
Patricia Bluff. Don't know if that rings a bell. Does it ring a bell? Wait.
Oh, it shouldn't.
Okay.
You've never heard of a Patricia Bluff. You look at the letter, and basically it's just Patricia asking for assistance in a strange interaction that she was dealing with in a place called Denver, North Carolina.
What is it with America and wanting to make random cities that are also cities in other places?
Yes, I got excited for you because I thought it was Denver, Colorado, but then it said Denver, North Carolina. But it should work very well because that's closer to where we are. So you do this job for us. We get new place because you do such a fantastic job, and the Astral Blessing Society will be so excited for you.
Mm.
Are you going to do the job?
Yes, of course. I'm going to do the job.
What was the pause?
I'm just... Nothing.
So much on your mind, yet nothing to say. I don't know what to do. I'm going home. Golden Girls is coming home. And she kind of walks out of the office and locks the door.
Well, and Jude will begin to pack some of their the items that they have in here. A couple of tomes, another pack of Marlboros. I'm like, what's a guy? I need to come up with a cigarette that I like. Marlboros.
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 We here at Magi know how everything is pronounced correctly.
Anytime.
I'll tell you
Yeah,
what.
You didn't know
So I was
Tracy
smoking my
is
Marlboros
a
on my
vicious-
Zamboni.
In my
Yeah.
Zamboni.
Miss Magitek is a pack-a-day smoker. She drinks a case of Coors Light every night.
And she swears
Yes.
Those rave drugs.
like a sailor.
Anyway.
She wants to do weed with everyone.
Just to hit the marijuana.
A fresh pack of Camels, and oh, there was one other thing. Oh my God, a notebook that she keeps, and takes one more sip of whiskey from her decanter in the corner.
Go ahead and roll me read a bad situation.
Oh, okay. One moment. 8.
8. You're packing all your stuff. Everything's where you need it to be. But very accidentally, you have your cigarette in one hand, and you kind of knock your whiskey over.
Fuck.
But at the same time, your cigarette falls out of your hand.
Fuck.
And the first time you've ever seen it ignites the whiskey.
Oh no! Oh no!
And it spills across the floor a bit. And a pool kind of flame is starting in the center of your floor. And then slowly, a hand starts to extend out of that pool while the flame is still going.
Oh, fuck. Here we go. God damn it.
Could use a little help here, if you don't mind.
God. You see Jude rub her temples. God damn it. And is going to embrace the inevitable and move toward the hand.
Fantastic. This next question is very important. What does the face of a person that Jude would desire would look like? Just the word desirable for Jude.
Does it have, is it just like the idea of a person, or is it like a specific person?
The idea of a person in which Jude would be the most desired to see.
A hot man. What is this? The early
If you
war.
didn't give the most alien
That was so
answer,
descriptive.
Man, brooding.
Man.
Early 2000s.
hot man.
Early 2000s. Keanu Reeves. There we go.
I was gonna say, Justin Timberlake.
Is his hair blonde, spike, bleached, or no? This is early.
Oh God, no.
Pass.
Keanu Reeves in that movie with the, was it Speed, or the one? Is that the right one?
That's, yeah.
He was in Speed, yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That would be a buzz cut.
Nice. You reach your arm, help him up, and the flames don't. It seems as though these flames aren't singeing your awesome coat at all, as you reach out and pull this man up towards you, and he kind of holds you from at the middle of your back. Oh, thank you, darling. I don't know what I would do without you.
Oh my God. She adjusts her jacket and like takes a step back from this. Tries not to let it faze her, and looks at the creature in front of her. What do you want?
And the creature in front of you looks similarly to Keanu Reeves from Speed, but on his back are these large, leathery wings.
Oh boy.
Oh, sorry, I always forget to get rid of those. And he kind of snaps his fingers, and they kind of just detach and drop onto the ground. Oh, might want to clean this up as well. And he just starts stomping the floor. Unfortunately, there is now a large singe mark on your floor from where he entered.
Well, look what you did. Now I'm going to have to... The landlord is already pissed at me. Now I'm going to have to fix this.
Oh, that's not the only one who's pissed at you. You have some favors that you are supposed to be getting done for our employer.
And what is it that our employer is looking for?
Well, oddly enough, and he kind of walks his fingers across your desk and then quickly snatches up the letter that Brigitte gave you earlier. It seems as though your organization has made sure that you are going in the direction that our employer wants. It has nothing to do with this woman, but there is something there that they are very interested in. And if you are able to collect it, possibly it would look better on you, in their eyes at least.
God. You see her get pull up the fallen whiskey and put it back upright and pour another glass, take a drink. Well, I guess I don't really have a choice here, do I? Or I bet to say we always have a choice.
No, not in this situation. You've given up all your choices earlier.
Yes, of course.
Maybe it'll be fun.
Maybe. So is you going to be keeping tabs on me? Is that it?
No, but if you need to call on anyone, I'll be a whisper away.
I am just anticipating. I cannot hardly contain my excitement.
Fantastic. Well, I've got to run. Golden Girls is coming on soon. Can I just leave out of this door here?
Yeah. If you go down the hallway, you can have a friend to watch with.
A friend?
Just kidding. Do not do that. Just leave.
Oh.
Oh, no.
He kind of looks over at the smaller desk next to you. Does she not know about your little ordeal?
No, not the details, the finer details. She knows there's something going on, but now I have to explain a burn mark in the floor, so that'll be fun.
Well, he walks up to you, snatches the cigarette out of your mouth, starts to smoke it himself. Probably shouldn't be smoking indoors. He flicks it into the trash can. I'll see you later. And as he shuts the door, the trash can lights on fire.
You see Jude pull out a Bible and start reading and saying some prayers.
Outstanding. And as you are reading from your good book, we pan out, and it takes a few days just to go from the Bronx, New York to Washington, mainly because the rental breaks down twice.
It's a piece of shit.
And then eventually you come to the building that is the Department of Otherworldly Activities Containment.
All right, so the reason that the wheel breakout works is that the second defenseman is screening when the ball when the puck gets turned around the other way. You can't just run
She's
right
passed
up
out
the...
sleeping, like
Oh.
drool against the window.
Kids. All right, and I can like see it coming up.
Yes, you see it
I'll
coming.
hit one of those just like brake taps just to get one of those like. Hey, we're here.
Fuck. Oh, it looks like an office building.
You know, if we go inside, probably offices. You good? You need to brush your teeth?
No.
I sure do. This car's gross. You want to get out of it?
Yes.
Good, me too. Let's grab your shit. I'll just like look around, you know, if I see anyone. Definitely not, you know, do just like a quick 10-second and then just.
You want to do that again?
Yeah, that was something.
What was that?
None of you have ever brushed your teeth after getting out of a car?
I know exactly what it
Yeah.
was, but that
Yeah.
was awesome.
I had
Yeah.
questions there for a second.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. What about? Huh?
You know, look, I don't.
No, I
judge.
don't. Tell me.
Oh, fantastic. As you are, you take the mouthwash out of your glove compartment, and you're about to, you know, get a good rinse. to your morning routine. You see walking up a woman about her mid-20s, African American. She has braids basically that go down to about her shoulders, and she's in some overalls that are about light green for the most part, and she's wearing some glasses as well. You know this to be Renee, and she's walking up with her bag, and she goes, "Oh, how's the drive? That took you longer than I expected."
Yeah, the car broke down twice.
It was
I need.
awful.
Yeah.
Oh,
She said it better.
You must be B.
Hi, I'm B. Puts out a hand.
She takes your hand and shakes it.
Shoot.
Oh, okay.
So, boss is in and just like very casually and nonchalantly daps Renee up as asking that.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Pierce is in, and Ross is in a mood. Don't get me started.
If every day is a mood, it just becomes Ross.
I mean, sometimes, every once in a while, he's pretty happy.
Sure. Yeah. Well,
Granted, I'm happy to talk to anyone as long as I'm not on those phones.
I agree. I'm sorry. I call you. I have to.
No, it's fine. It's not your calls. It's the calls of all these random people talking about, "Oh, I saw a ghost." Okay, what did the ghost look like? Well, when I turn the lights on, then I turn the lights off, it just appears. I'm like, "Are you sure it's a ghost?" And then we have to go through that whole conversation. And a lot of old people call all the time just wanting to talk to somebody. And then I just feel bad. And then I just spend hours on the phone talking about nothing. But yeah, speaking of old people that need talking to, why don't you and we get you and the kid indoors and you can talk to Pierce about what y'all got going on.
I agree.
I'm 21.
No, I was talking about him.
Oh, okay. Well, he's like 80.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll see you later.
All right, take care.
Yeah. Hey, if nothing happens, we still on for Sunday?
Of course.
Perfect. Cool. All right, let's keep moving.
And you guys walk into the literal office building. There's a few people just typing away at their computers. You see one guy, he kind of like quickly minimizes his AIM messenger in Facebook as you walk by. And you get to a larger room that's kind of got windows and a blinds, and you see the name at the top, director of the DOAC, Madeline Pierce. And then down the hall a bit, you do see basically the laboratory set up in the distance.
Well, here she is. Long drive, but finally get to talk to her. Ready?
She in there? Yep.
Took you long enough. And B, who you see in front of you, is a woman around 5'2", short, haircut. Basically, hair is pulled back a bit into a small ponytail in the back. Large scar across her face. Woman of
Nice.
Asian descent. And she is basically just looking through some files as she's like leaning on her own desk, like she was planning to make a presentation of sorts as you two walk into the room. Madeline Pierce, nice to meet you. Beatrix Berry, pleasure to see you.
Nice to meet you. Sick. How'd that happen? That looks sick.
Oh, werewolves. Always werewolves.
Did you kill him after?
No. We found out that he basically had an issue with his life alert. And so once we got that whole situation figured out, he calmed down a bit, and then,
Life alert?
not all monsters are, so to speak, monsters. Some of them just, need talking to.
I'm not really the talking type.
Do I have to be here?
Yes. You are the captain of this ship.
Okay, no, you're not wrong. Sorry. Do I have to be in this room while you two get to know each other?
No, we're going to move over to the lab so we can also get Dr.
Okay,
Ross.
perfect. That was exactly what I was thinking. B, do you have any other questions before we...
Do I get an office?
No.
Why don't I get an office?
You
can get
just
an
got
office.
here.
I get an office?
Okay.
Yeah, you just got to
I'm
take
in.
this. You got to take this guy's job.
Oh, easy. I can do that. You don't even want it.
Can you even drive?
Yes, I'm 21.
That age doesn't matter. You can't even get a rental car. Get out
I
of
have
here.
to file for a new
Madeline
boss.
literally leaves you guys talking to each other and starts walking.
Wait, no.
towards the laboratory.
You were the one. Oh, goodness. All right, go get her.
Tell me what to do. She goes anyway.
She starts walking. She
energy to
opens
argue.
the lab door, and Dr. Ross, what does the laboratory look like?
So the laboratory is a series of metal cylinders with tubes coming out the top, and they all kind of come together into one kind of funnel. And for this current experiment, it is dripping some sort of liquid onto a platter. And with every drip, it's bubbling and smoking. And Dr. Ross is standing about 5 feet away with his arms crossed, just staring at it.
Lucian. What's up, bud?
Vincent, how are you?
Oh, I'm terrible. I just drove that one for 2 days, and that one doesn't care. But I guess we're doing introductions, so...
Are we buying Girl Scout cookies now?
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Sorry, love, I don't carry cash with me.
I don't want your money. What happened to your eye?
This one asks a lot of questions, doesn't she?
Oh, all the time.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
I guess so. I get an office.
Madeline says you've killed 26.
Do imps count as
30 now.
one, or... Yeah.
Yeah, how many of those were pixies and whoop-a-tinkers and...
All right. I've had my fair share of big and small, all right?
And what happens when you get grabbed by a kelpie? Or you get snatched?
You don't.
You
You're
don't get
gotta be
snatched by a
faster
kelpie.
by them.
You
Do I
like to
still need to
swim?
be here?
You have to be. You're in charge of
I
this-
thought the pissing contest happened in the bathroom.
No, this isn't a pissing contest. This is an icebreaker. Is
I still
everyone
don't
done?
understand, Madeline, why I gotta work with this one.
You have to work with both of them because I am running out of teams. I have a team in Montana and I have a team in Texas. And I also have a team all the way in Alaska that I haven't heard from in a while. So I'm running out of people. And this is all I got.
I work better alone, though.
And how's that been treating you?
Fine.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
30 kills.
You don't
Yeah,
want
like
to
I said, pixies, whoop-a-tinkers.
I don't like these two. You have
Listen.
a younger team?
You don't have to.
I do. They're out and about, but if you finish this task with this group of people, possibly I can have you moved on to another more or less senior group of hunters.
Tenured.
Needless to say,
You know the average lifespan of a new team? Tell them, Madeline. Tell them how long they usually last.
moving on. I need you three to go down and investigate a space known as Denver. You guys like Denver, right?
Oh,
Everyone likes
Colorado,
Colorado?
beautiful.
Oh, it's
Denver.
dry there.
Denver, North Carolina.
Ugh, it's wet
Oh.
there.
It seems that the Astral Blessing Society is preparing a convention of sorts. And we have been called upon to make sure that everything goes about the way it should. Nothing too otherworldly. See, because of
That's
What
good.
I'm curious about is why ain't those fucking abbeys on the terrorist list yet? That's what I'm wondering.
technically they haven't done anything in which it would be cause for such. It hasn't been big enough, basically.
Technically.
Doctor.
Technically.
We've seen some stuff. I mean, it doesn't work the same way when their own people decide to sacrifice themselves to different types of monsters. It's worse. It would work more if it were, quote unquote innocent.
Yeah, and Manson didn't kill anyone. Where are we going?
Denver, North Carolina.
When?
As soon as your feet are ready.
My feet are ready.
Can we get a new car?
What's wrong with that rental?
It broke down twice, and you didn't get us tickets back. It took us 2 days instead of 4 hours.
Oh, that reminds me. There will be no tickets to North Carolina either.
I'm driving these two to North Carolina.
Should be fun. I'll see if I can get you a different rental. Maybe a van.
What do you mean if?
What are you
Do I
driving
get paid
now?
for this?
Yes.
Okay.
Duh.
I don't
What
know.
are you driving
I
now,
can kill him
Vincent?
for free.
Oh, they got me a fucking Ford. Couldn't even tell you. Might as well be a Gremlin.
Matt, we're gonna need that van. I got a lot of laboratory stuff I gotta bring with me.
All right. I'll get you guys the van.
Good, thank you.
And what's your name, little girl?
I'm 21.
Yeah, like I said, little girl.
Ugh, I don't like the way you say that. My name's B.
Is that short for something?
It's just B for you.
Like be like the bug?
Yes. Because I'm going to bug you this entire time.
It's
I
gonna be
fucking
6
know you
hours.
are.
No, you're not.
Watch me.
Alright, well, look, I'm gonna load up. I'm gonna break this down. It's coming with me. I almost got it.
What is it?
Why you ask so many fucking questions?
Why are you so suspicious?
How'd you get the scar? What does this do?
How
What, are
long
you
you
a
been
spy?
bald?
What are you, a cop?
Are we?
No,
Feels like it.
technically we are, but no. But technically, yes.
Okay.
Dr. Ross, go ahead and roll me a weird science.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
So we're supposed to show up and blend in and make sure that they don't, I don't know, summon anything too big.
13.
Oh, there you go.
Well, apparently something happened down there that one of the abbeys wrote in about like a week ago or so.
So we're chasing after Abby's now.
No, you're chasing after whatever this abbey was complaining about. Strangely enough, usually they go to their own about situations like this, but they talk to us. Renee says she had her on the phone about a week ago. I finally got a chance to get a team together to go about it. And then at the same time, a whole convention of abbeys are going to show up there. Lovely, right?
Lovely.
Sounds
Surrounded by
exciting.
Abbeys. Nothing wrong happens when a bunch of Abbeys get together.
See, you all agree on something. This team's going to work out great. All right, I'm going to go get that van. Try not to blow up the lab before I get back.
Madeline, it was one time.
It was one time.
We
That's
have a new
fun.
building because of that one time. All right? I can't get us another building. Don't blow up this lab. What'd you get for that roll?
13.
13. What were you trying to do?
So this scientific experiment is give me a second.
Yeah, what were you cooking?
This is a weird condenser.
Weird condenser. What were you trying
Like
to do with this
a weird
condenser?
still. He is trying to take vaporized weird, which is known as the weakest form of weird, and change its states of matter, essentially. But it requires a large amount of power. That's why it has to stay in the building.
Fantastic. So yeah.
Or find another source of power.
Okay. All right. So right now you probably got some generators going, working on this as well. And for Vincent and B, what you notice is a few fumes that are coming from different reagents in the doctor's lab start to pull themselves over to his project in front of you, and you actually see the actual magical weird essence pulling into it. You see different colors. You see reds, greens, a few blues, gases kind of like forming and spinning as they kind of congeal.
Hey,
That's cool.
Hey,
What's
Lou, is that supposed to happen?
Oh, it's perfectly normal, yeah.
Good, good.
Is B by like the desk?
Don't smell it, kid.
No, she's not gonna smell it. She
You
like
put it up-
picks something up on the desk and she's like,
Don't
What's
don't
this?
touch. Don't put that down.
Oh my god.
Can't touch this one?
No.
Oh my
don't
god.
touch
Have you ever
anything
been
on
in
that
a
desk.
laboratory before?
No, this is really
yeah,
exciting.
it shows. Stop.
Oh, Vincent, I swear to God.
Look. There's not going to be all that much stuff to touch in the van. Do you want to go see the
No.
weapons
If she-
testing?
if
No,
she-
this
if
is
she-
way better.
If she
You wanna-
breaks one of my boiling flasks, I swear to God,
You want to go see weapons testing?
you're gonna
No.
expense it.
You don't want to see any of the shiny things that go boom?
I'm sure Vince has got like baseball bats and guns. I don't want you in my lab, kid.
Oh, this is exactly where I want to be now. I'm not
B,
moving.
B, read a bad situation.
D. And then plus what?
That one's
Sharp.
gonna be sharp.
Sharp. 6.
6. Fantastic. Remember, when you guys fail, you get experience. B, as you are like arguing with them and you're holding this thing in your hand, what was she holding, Dr. Ross?
She was holding
She
was holding a dissolved gold coin of a leprechaun. It's dissolved in, it's called aqua regia. It's a thing that melts gold into powder.
And a sleep token song.
So it was in a vial.
It was in a vial.
As you're like arguing with the doctor, the cork was not on as cleanly as you assumed, and some of that liquid spills out straight onto basically what was powering this contraption that the doctor was working on, and all the power goes out in the building.
She puts it down real quick. She's like, wow, that's effective.
Yeah, so have you learned the concept
No.
of consequences?
No, what did she do?
You guys hear across the room, "Oh no, my Neopets game!"
Sorry.
My solitaire!
Do you know what I had to give that fucking leprechaun for that coin?
I didn't spill it all. It was just like a drop or two.
But it was the luck from that coin was powering this entire contraption.
I put it back.
It's gone. It's in the fucking floorboards.
The door opens. All right, I got the keys. Don't know why the power's out, but obviously I need to get the 3 of you out of here. Go.
We do.
Now. She tosses you the keys, Vincent.
Madeline,
Thank
there's
you.
gonna be a burn mark in the floor that wasn't me, I swear.
It
I
was
can attest to
totally
that.
him.
It was the person that you didn't vet that was just let in and not contained, but that was your choice.
You guys are amazing. Get the fuck out of my office. Correction, building. Get out of my building. That works.
All right, have fun fixing the power. All right, Lou, what else do we got to grab?
And you guys start packing your stuff up, getting ready for your road trip to North Carolina. And while that's happening, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
Get
You got it, Tracy.
Yeah, get your
got it.
snacks, get all that
You got it,
good
Tracy.
stuff, and we'll be right back.
And we're back. Hi, everybody.
Hi guys. Do we have any announcements to make? But just once again, shows all throughout the week. Make sure you check them out. YouTube as well. We're gonna edit this one a bit and make it all snazzy.
Yeah.
Also, if I've gotten a few questions about the like the audio clips. Shout outs to Momo, Bijan, and Frank for doing that intro. Appreciate y'all so much. We'll make sure that also gets in there for the folks who are like, you know, going throughout all of it, trying to figure out what's going on.
Yes.
In the weird. But yeah.
Just a quick note to everybody watching on YouTube. I am doing the tech directing for this, so there you might see a couple of things in the hiccups with like the font of the overlay and stuff. It'll look better next week when Stormbeard is back tech directing. Like we had the Arial font, and I quickly changed it, like because it was annoying me because I was like, this is such a basic font. We usually for our production quality, like we have good production quality, and so no, for next week it will be better.
All right, and we are going to return. Right on the highway. What is that? Are y'all on 95? I would assume that's I-95. Anyways,
I just looked this up. Yeah.
Down on. I had to drive it a lot back in the day. But Vincent, you're driving this car.
85. Yeah.
85. Right. 95.
Yeah.
Again, semantics. It's a different world. This one is 95.
Yeah. This world they named it 95.
You are driving on your way. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning.
Just throwing that out there.
B is asleep.
Absolutely not.
No, I have shotgun.
You know what? We'll let the dice decide.
Ooh, let's go.
What? Roll 1 or 2?
2.
That means the first one was not
Do
good.
I add anything?
Nope.
A 9.
A 3. Motherfucker.
Oh.
You guys are cruising down I-85, and it is 3 o'clock in the morning. Poor Vincent has had to drive the entire time.
All right, so the reason that a 1-3-1 power play works is because you're trying to direct traffic to one side and... Oh, she fell asleep again.
No, she's not sleeping. She's touching things in the back.
Oh. Hey, knock it off back there.
You put me back here?
Remember the last time you touched something?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Awesome isn't power outage.
Is he
Goodness
sleeping?
gracious. Yeah. Yeah, he's asleep. He's asleep from all the stress you're causing. Dear Lord.
Holding like one of those big beakers. She's like, hello.
Put it down.
Hello.
Remember when you said that you weren't a child?
Wow.
Fuck you, Chupacabra.
Lou, you good?
She puts it back.
You good?
Yeah.
Cool.
My jerky.
Is he okay?
He's fine. He was just a little tired.
How many more hours? Are we there yet?
You're gonna ask me that?
Uh-huh. You're driving.
And you don't want to be treated like a child?
Well, you're treating me like one. I'm gonna be one.
Fine then. We'll get there when we get there.
Vincent, roll me investigate a mystery.
6 plus 1 is 7 plus
I love the
1
little math rock
is
sounds.
8. I know, right?
There is the light of a car that seems to be on the other side of the lane that's kind of heading towards you. Or not towards you, but like in the other lane.
Right. Someone's attempting to overtake us.
No, they're heading
ready
towards
to
you.
race.
Oh,
in the other
oncoming
lane.
traffic.
No, not oncoming traffic.
Sorry.
in the other lane.
Re-describe, because obviously I didn't catch that one.
No, you're good. There is what you see light of a car going in the opposite direction, but it is heading in the lane heading in the opposite direction. So basically, you're on one road, they're on the other road, they are about to pass you, at least it looks like, but they're about...
coming around us?
No, they're in front of you.
Oh.
It's a car...
So like a normal driving car? Like
yes, a normal driving car
Oh.
that it looks like it's just heading at 3 o'clock in the morning towards you.
So, as if they would overtake us.
Or crash into us.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. Is this a one-lane road?
No.
Jeez, what are you driving so fast for? You blinker on, move over to the right-hand side.
As that
Oh,
happens.
Sorry. I
what
realized
questions do you
I
have?
am a driver, so I get +1 ongoing to any of my rolls, so it goes from an 8 to a 9, but that probably doesn't change anything.
It doesn't. Do you have a question to ask about the light?
I don't have any like stock mystery questions. Because I feel like all the stock mystery questions are a little bit more like creatures. Yeah.
Okay. You move over, you shift over to another lane, which would literally be the lane that this light that's coming at you should be in. And then it kind of moves into the same lane as you. And the light is growing as it seems as though it's getting closer.
I feel like that's not how you drive.
I agree. I'm putting my blinker on. Just putting the blinker to the on the right and just kind of slowly decelerating.
But how far are we?
From there? How far are we?
Yeah,
from
from Denver, North Carolina.
Have I seen any visible?
How long
road
was I
markers?
asleep?
You're in Virginia right now.
15 days.
Yes, because when I'm from
not
the West
again.
Coast, that
Oh God,
makes
that's
sense.
right.
I'm halfway there. We're still about 3 hours out.
The light's growing.
Okay. This
Vincent, this jerky is amazing. What is it?
Play chicken with him.
You can't play chicken when you're going the same direction, and it's just sugarless.
You
and
know
vinegar.
how chicken works?
Yeah.
Stop arguing while we're being overtaken, and I'll just like literally take my foot off the gas and to see what happens.
Okay, the light grows and grows, and it's to the point where both the doctor and B, you start noticing that it's like blinding.
Oh,
And Vincent, you're right. You kind of like hold down, ready for the impact, and then the light just covers all of you, and then it's gone.
So that was strange.
No car.
I've been in this car too long. Are we there yet? Can we go?
No. He just starts to accelerate again as if that didn't just happen.
All right.
no. 1 second.
Well, you want me to pull over?
No, it's fine.
Okay,
I'm
good.
Gonna, I gotta get my. I want to roll. I've read about this sort of thing. Oh no, not that. That's under pressure.
Ding, 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 ding.
No, I'm sorry. Doc pass. That's what I want to roll. I troll through my memories for something relevant to the case at hand. I want to know if I've ever seen or experienced that before.
You have.
Oh, Don't even
Go
need
ahead.
to
Go ahead
roll.
and roll. Yeah, go ahead and
Oh,
roll,
okay.
and we'll see how much you remember it.
1 second, please.
You notice the railroad tracks. There seems to be a train coming.
No, that's
with
me.
parallel.
Now it's a train coming after us.
Train's driving at 3 a.m. It's crazy. Usually they're honking around 8:30.
All right.
12.
12. You do remember this.
Sharp as attack, baby.
There was a light flash like this during the war.
That's nothing. Just some swamp gas from we're in Virginia.
Some swamp gas?
Some swamp gas. It probably
Is it
ignited from
nothing,
this
or do you not want to tell me about it?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing. I'm telling you, it's nothing.
B pulls out the beaker thing she was holding.
Why are you touching that?
Because I'm bored.
You were the one.
Stop making echolocation into my Erlenmeyer flask, okay?
You were the one who wanted her in the back.
As you guys argue, instead of sleeping, a few hours later, you guys will end up in the small town of Denver, North Carolina. You see a small diner kind of as you pass by, called Doug's Diner. Kind of wheel past it, and you see the town
Doug's
itself
Diner.
has a bunch of a lot of people around, very busy, and looks like a lot of tourism. but the
This
people-
is.
Go ahead.
What time of day is it? Because we're rolling in at like 6 in.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And
Why
a
are there
lot of-
so many people out so early?
I don't know, but I could go for a nice bacon and egg sandwich right now.
I mean, I agree, but they're not gonna do that.
It's
What?
Doug's Diner.
Are we here?
Is Doug's a chain
It
What's
is not.
Doug's?
keeper?
Doug's is
Sure.
not a chain.
I'm sure it's open. These
I know.
podunk
All right, you're
little
right, you're right,
diners
you're right.
open at like 5 a.m.
All right, you're right. I'm not arguing. Just asking. Kid, you hungry?
I could eat.
Good. Well, I guess we're just here to look around. So if I look my way around a ham sandwich, then
Didn't you
job
get like
well
a
done.
vial or something on what we're supposed to do?
No, that would be professional.
That's why I'm gonna take your job. That's why I'm gonna take your job.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, she coming for your job, Vincent, huh?
Yeah, you can take it.
See? Doesn't even want it.
Jude,
I'll let you
Oh.
scene change. When she says doesn't even want it, like Lucian and I just lock eyes and on just the like that knowing like Jim from The Office turns to the camera look. Just the and then yes, let's
Jude, in the letter, Patricia Bluff gave you information on her address as well as where she used to work. And
Okay.
so you have the option of whether you would like to talk to her or investigate the spot in which she said the activities happen.
I would probably go to her first.
Okay. With that, are you guys pulling into the diner?
yes.
Okay. You guys pull into the diner, and at that same time, Jude, you pull up to a small, basically, it's a rancher of a house that's basically kind of on this hilly land. There's like picket fence and all that. You see a couple kids like outside playing, and they're just laughing, and then they see you, and they freeze.
I just look at them.
What you want?
Menacingly.
I'm looking for someone.
Mama says smoking's bad. You a bad lady?
No. Is your mom named Patricia?
Kind of look at each other, start whispering. We're not supposed to talk to strangers.
All right. Then if you'll excuse me. And you just
Were you drinking that when you were in the car?
look, kids. Or is it multiple kids, right?
Yeah, it's two of them.
Look,
Two little blonde-haired kids. Just
it's water.
smell like smoke. A lot of smoke.
Yeah.
And we're not standing close to you. You're so far away. Why can we smell you?
Because that's what cigarettes do. Don't smoke. It makes you smell bad.
You're weird. And then you hear from like the screen door open. Kids, who are you talking to out here? Oh. Can I help you?
Are you Patricia Bluff?
Who seems to be asking?
I'm here with the Astral Blessing Society.
Oh, Mama, she's one of those weird people that have been showing up all over town. Now, hush. Kids, get in the house. Right this way. What was your name, ma'am?
Jude.
Pleasure. I'm Patricia. Folks here call me Patty.
Patty. I heard about the incident that happened. Was that your workplace?
Oh yes, my my boss, Doug, he's gone missing recently, and seems lawmen here don't really care that much. I mean, been past 48 hours, and I feel like nobody's been searching much, and really haven't looked at the diner at all. Something weird happened there, and they won't believe me.
Well, that's what I'm here for. Can you describe the details of what happened at the event?
Well, I can only describe the things that happened to me. I mean, I don't know what happened to Doug. That's why you're here. Is that what you're asking about?
Yes. What happened to you? What did you experience? Where were you at the time of the incident?
Well, I was working at the diner,
Okay.
Doug's diner,
Yep.
and we heard someone coming in, and we were closing up shop, and I went to go check who it was, and there was nobody there. A cat had scurried in and whatnot, and then I heard a commotion going on out in the back. Doug said he was going to take out the trash. I went to go investigate, and I stumbled. I tripped and fell over something. I don't know what. And then I heard, I thought it was multiple people coming up I thought they were going to attack me, and then they hit Doug's car, and his alarm went off, and then they ran off. I think Doug's car scared him more than I did. But Doug was nowhere to be found.
The car alarm went off? When you
Yeah,
say the
when-
alarm?
Yeah, they hit the car, so the car alarm went off because, I don't know, car thought they were breaking in.
You said you thought you heard multiple people. Can you describe more of what you might have heard? Was it a group of people? Did it sound like children? Did it sound like a group of men, women, mixed? What did you hear?
Oh, well, this is embarrassing. I kind of tripped, stumbled, fell on my face actually, but it sounded like a bunch of small feet kind of just running all together, and then whoever it was slammed into the car, and then just kind of screamed. Something bone chilling. Wasn't natural.
Do I see? She said she fell on her face. Like, do I see any marks of
You
like?
see a little like
Okay.
bruising on her face. Yeah.
Yep.
You
Okay.
see, like it's kind of like a raspberry, and there's a little bit of scratches. She's tried to like cover it up with some makeup.
Okay. And how many days has it been since the incident?
Oh, more than a week.
More than a week. Nothing else strange has happened. Have you been back to work since?
Well, no, my boss is missing, so
Is
I
the
mean, I
diner
could
closed
run.
down?
For the most part, yeah. Cops just not doing much of nothing. The mayor's so worried about all the abbeys being here and scaring them off because a citizen's gone missing. But who's to tell somebody else won't?
I see.
Now, don't get me wrong. I too am a part of the society as well. But you know, some folks like to just keep it to themselves more than how the folks who've shown up like to.
I see. Well,
Sorry.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
It's just-
Open air,
Yeah.
free air.
Yeah. All right. So it's been about a week. Your boss Doug is gone. You haven't heard of anything else. What about you? You have any other coworkers, people that were there?
No, for the most part, it was just me and Doug. Just a few folks, mostly the folks around here come and help out when they want to. But Doug's a sweetheart. He just let folks, volunteer when they needed some, extra pocket money. But for the most part, it was just us.
All right. Well, I think that's all the questions I have for now, Patty.
Thank you. Sorry. No, it's not the cigarettes. It's just the sewer system recently. A lot of fumes been going off in the area.
Yeah, it seems a lot of stuff happening in this town then, huh?
Yeah, Mayor Duncan, bless his heart, has a lot of goals for Denver, North Carolina, and not everybody feels the same way. But Mrs. Jude, it was a pleasure meeting you. If you need anything else from me, I'm just call away.
Thank you, Patty. Jude takes a large cough and
You sure you don't want a cough drop or something? Maybe
No.
some water for the road?
I'm all right, thanks.
All right.
And Jude heads out
Okay.
past the kids.
They flip you off.
Damn kids.
You guys get to the diner. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's Jude headed next with that information?
Probably to the diner.
Okay, cool. As you guys pull up to the diner, you walk out of your car, get to the door, and it's open.
You smell that? Bacon.
Stinks. Oh. Yeah, bacon.
Well, you're not one of them vegans, are you?
No. Just smells out here.
Sorry, that's probably me.
Ew.
It was a long drive.
It's a long
All
time.
right.
Just being
I
honest.
hate this.
Well,
You guys walk into the
have a
diner.
sandwich.
Lights are out.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know about that bacon.
Are the grills on?
Hello?
No one answers. You do hear something skitter in the kitchen.
What was that?
I don't know. Go check it out.
Check it out. You check it out.
I'll go.
Oh my
Scaredy cat.
goodness.
The kid
She
wants to go
pulls
cook.
out her hockey stick.
Oh my
Good.
goodness.
Swirls it around.
Don't,
She's
if it's
got
don't scare the
She's got a
kitchen
hockey
staff.
stick. Oh no. What's she gonna do? Check a monster into the boards? I don't even know.
I'm
Say what you want. You're the one not going back there, though. And she's gonna.
Yeah, I get paid a lot more than you, so.
Hello?
Investigate a mystery for me, B.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna do the same thing. And just kind of like walk behind on like she means no harm, maybe.
-1, so 6.
6. Okay. With a 6.
I got 11.
Okay. With the 6, you kind of trip over something.
Stop moving so fast.
And with that, you just hear. "Meow."
Oh, it's a cat! And she like collapses to the ground. She's like, hello!
Just full video asset sound of cat. "Meow." Just not enjoying any of it as it's like just.
Love
handled.
me!
I don't think they like you.
I didn't ask you! Oh.
Vincent, you
you
said
know
you rolled a
cats.
7?
I rolled an 11.
11. Okay. Go ahead.
You know, cats are the #1 metamorphosized creatures, right?
I do.
I didn't ask.
Well, you should learn. Don't pick up random cats.
Let
That's
it
just
try.
good life advice.
I wish it would.
That's how you get
I
trichinosis.
wish it would try.
Don't you get
Alright.
that from pork?
You have 2 holds
Oh,
for
you're
me.
right. Yeah, that's a pork.
I do. So I'm gonna use the what happened here on like, do I see any evidence of a struggle or things misplaced?
Got you. As you not in the actual diner, do you notice any of that? You do notice a shoe kind of at the back door, which is still ajar. Just an empty shoe. And then what you also notice is what looks like a string of sorts lying on the steps that lead outside next to a car that's basically got a large impact in the hood of it, as well as the windshield shattered.
You know, it's one of those like while B's distracted, just looks up at Lucian and just does one of those like, you know, I'm going this way. Kind of like walks towards what you just described, sees the shoes, sees a car, and just
As you do that, you see a yellow cab pulling up.
No,
What's
why
this?
would it be? Why would it be open if they're not open?
I don't
That's
know.
That's just false advertising.
I don't know yet. I agree, and I'm as hungry as you are. No, look at this. This is obviously someone's stuff, and there's a car out back that is abandoned.
Maybe it's a deer.
A
sorry,
deer?
You said abandoned. The keeper described it as there was something dense in the car. That's what I was referring to.
Jude, as you're getting out of the taxi cab, you walk up and you see 3 people standing outside of Doug's Diner's back.
2.
exit.
One is still trying to
Oh,
coax
2.
the cat
That's
out.
right. Okay.
Jude will walk up to the 2 of them. Gentlemen, this is an investigation. I'm gonna need you all to leave.
Sorry, we don't want anything with your denomination or anything like that, please.
No, I'm
See the
here.
thing.
This is an
No,
investigation, and I
Guys,
am.
the cat ran away. Who
Can't
are
run
you?
away? All
Wait
right,
a
good to
minute.
know.
Oh, good.
Don't I
good.
know you? I know you. I feel like I know you. I've seen you before.
Yeah, I definitely know you. You've got colored hair.
Wow. She has eyeballs!
Deductive. Look, ma'am, DOAC, if you want an investigation, take it to the local PD. We have jurisdiction here. You can go ahead and just stay where
Actually,
you are.
I have jurisdiction here. I'm with the Astral Blessing Society, and this is.
I'm sorry,
there we
investigation.
go.
that's not
There
a
it is.
recognized.
There it
Yeah,
is.
it is. That's not recognized. You didn't get notarized or anything like that. You've never been deputized. You can just go ahead and leave.
No, this
She's
is
with the
our
admins.
investigation. This is with our people, so and therefore
Our-
we have to investigate it.
Are you sanctioned by the U.S. government, ma'am? Didn't think
No,
so. All right,
no,
yeah.
She's a filthy
We're
terrorist.
sanctioned
Yeah.
by the U.S. government.
Terrorists.
Yes.
What is the government telling you about the Astral Blessing Society? Of
Oh,
course.
the government doesn't have to tell me much, love. I know all about the Astral Blessing Society. Trust me.
Why do I know you? It's gonna bother me. It'll come to me.
You want to hail that taxi before they get too far?
I need your second question, Vincent.
All of these, I'm gonna rattle these off just so like, I guess because they're all like evidence of a creature when I've kind of not get it, but like what sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt? Where did it go? I guess I could probably go with that. What was it going to do, and what is being concealed here? I'll probably go with where did it go? There's the dents on the car. Is there any other evidence as to where that like might have led to in terms of footprints or tracks or any other debris that might be in an area?
Fantastic. So what you notice is you started the dent in the car and you look down and you notice there's a bunch of like indents in the pavement. And they're small and circular.
Okay.
And there's multiples. Maybe, yeah. There's like, they're in a space of which maybe 10, 12, as if it pounced on the car, or multiple things pounced on the car, and then it pulled away from the car, and then it starts going down the lot in the opposite direction of where Jude came with the taxi cab, so like further down the alleyway.
Got it.
What you also notice is that string itself was kind of attached to a pole of a streetlight, and then also to the side of the wall. And if you follow that string, you also notice that there are more of them, kind of like attached to it.
And I guess like, am I within arm's reach of this thing? The strings?
Yeah, you can just touch it if you want to.
Okay. Yeah. Is it fibrous? Is it organic?
It seems like it's organic, and as you touch it, it kind of sticks to your hand a bit, and you gotta like fan it off. But it's very strong.
Have I ever seen something like that?
You have not, no.
Okay. Ma'am, go ahead and grab that taxi. Lou, do you know what this is?
I'm gonna just head over to the car.
Can I help you? What do you want? We already told you we don't want Abby help.
Well, then you don't need Abby help, but I'm still here to do a job.
Oh, then can you take 5 feet and step the fuck back, please?
This is my investigation. So no.
No, you're a concerned citizen, and you are not an officer of the law, nor are you a government agent, so you can go ahead and just stay right there. Luke, do you know what this is?
I don't know. Have you tasted it?
No. Have I tasted it? I'm not just going to put shit
While
in my
they're
mouth. No, it's
arguing,
sticky.
Can be like she takes out her phone. It's a sidekick, so she flips it open.
Oh.
It's got stickers. It's been painted with nail polish, and she goes on the forums and she just starts searching Denver, North Carolina to see if anyone's posted on it.
Okay. Why don't you roll me? We already had you do investigate a mystery. No, we'll just do it again. With that, yeah, let's see what you get.
Okay. I got a 6.
I mean,
5.
5.
I have a minus
nothing
1
that
to
you-
sharp.
Nothing from this week.
Okay,
Gain
then
so
she's
much
gonna
experience, they're
just
good
make a post and be like, "Hey, what's going on with Denver, North Carolina? Anyone seen anything weird? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Smiley face.
who you talking
Star.
to?
I'm posted on the forum. They know everything.
Why you don't be posting on investigative stuff on the forum? What forum? What forum are you posting it on?
You wouldn't know it.
Fine, I probably don't even know it. It's a fine, doesn't matter to me.
Do you even know how technology works?
Yes, I know how technology works, little girl. I've been around for a long time. All right.
You remember when he broke his shit by knocking things over? That was his technology.
Yeah, I was around before you were even born. Yeah, people say that like Stanford got the first computer. No. The DOAC got the first computer, and it was mine. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Anyway. Jude, is there anything you want to see as they're arguing?
Yes.
You have a chance to look at the scene.
I'm gonna head. I would like to look. So they're by the car, right? Are they by the? Mm-hmm. Okay. I am gonna head toward the door where that Patty was describing, where she fell and tripped, and see if I can find any remnants in that area.
Cool. Yeah, you would see basically the string that Vince was looking at, and he kind of like followed down the path a bit. You also notice that on the door, it's kind of bent, like it was pulled off the hinge a bit, and you notice gashes across it, and you also notice those imprints are kind of on the top of the door as well.
Can I use magic?
Sure. What is your plan with your use magic?
I have that old black magic. When you use magic, you can ask a question from the investigate a mystery move as your effect. So I can investigate a mystery with dark magic.
Fantastic. Yeah, go for it.
So, okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna. Jude looks at the door and is going to put some grabs a component from her bag and starts putting runes on the door to begin a black magic ritual.
Okay, go ahead and roll that. I believe it's weird to use magic.
Yes, it is, which I have a +2.
What is she doing?
8.
8. All right. With an 8, it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch.
Okay.
And while she does that, look, I'm gonna sit down.
I don't know. I've never had to kick anybody off a crime scene.
No. Just let me think for a second.
Ask a
And I'm gonna
question.
cast. I've read about this sort of thing because I feel like
this would be considered like maybe act under pressure because Dr. Lucian wants to outsmart this Abby.
Okay.
I think that's
Appropriate.
yeah.
So what are you trying to roll?
I am it's called I read about this sort of thing. I'm trying to act under pressure because Dr. Lucian doesn't want to be one-upped by no Abby.
Okay, we'll hold off on that act under pressure for a sec. What question do you have about the that you want to learn from your investigation?
Am I able to identify the creature or whatever this was that made this mark on the door?
Got you. Okay. So, what happens is you put the runes down and you hear a whisper in your ear. Oh, she calls and I appear. Ooh.
God.
This is a doozy. But if you want to see it. And out of the runes, flames erupt. And very quickly, the image of this massive, mangled humanoid body kind of appears. And then at its waist line, you see basically the bottom half of a spider with multiple legs. And it begins to just quickly, kind of like what I think of is the boss from Monsters Inc. Just basically
Skitter.
the legs just charging towards you. Mind you, this is a creature of flame. It starts to charge towards you and then immediately erupts.
Do we all see that?
Dr. Ross did, and he's about to act under pressure, and we're going to figure out what he does. And it just lets out this...
Metal.
That's a 10.
10. All right, act under pressure with a 10. What does that allow you to do? You do what you were set out to do. So what are you trying to do?
Do I know what, have I seen these strings before? Like Vince asks.
You haven't seen these strings, but you've seen spider webs. And that's what clicks to you immediately when he's like waving it off his hand as you guys are arguing. And then you're like, oh, it's probably just a big fucking spider. And then you see
Vince,
this thing erupt out of Judith's summoning.
What the fuck did you just do?
Yeah, what the fuck did you just do?
My job.
Metal. That was
Sorry,
sick.
what is your job?
To find out what this thing is.
No. Specifically, what did you just do?
Real quick, as it exploded, you guys hear it as the sprinklers go off and the fire alarm starts to go off in the diner.
Okay, so
That is the glitch.
that's an active crime scene that you're tampering with. Do you want to be arrested or do you just want to fuck off?
Vince, 1 second. No,
Sure.
1 second.
Go ahead. No.
Abby, how did you just do that?
It's classified.
Oh, classified. She comes into our crime scene, our investigation, sets off the fire alarms. Look,
Well, you saw what the creature was, didn't you?
And it was cool. +1, Abby.
you want to go
0,
look for them?
Daisy.
I'm
Alright.
not
You
gonna
know,
stop you.
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, when they got you on a tablet with a knife in your sternum, don't come crying back to Vince and I, all right?
Okay.
You guys are standing in the sprinklers as the water's just...
Oh, yeah.
And as that happens, you guys hear a whoop whoop as a police car starts to pull up.
Oh, God.
So, I'll give you one final warning. You want to fuck off and not get arrested, or should I have you?
I'm not taking your threats seriously.
Okay, it's your call. As he walks out towards the officers.
Fantastic. You walk outside, you see 2 officers, one with the badge that basically says Ramirez, black hair, kind of like gelled back. Another one, Cooper, black man, bald head, about 6'5", and they're standing with a man who, kind of balding like Dr. Ross, but in a full brown suit, and his hair's kind of like done tighter in the back, and he's got glasses on, and he's looking like, "Oh, hello, welcome to Denver, North Carolina. Officers, arrest all 4 of them."
Whoa! Let's slow down here.
We'll end it there because it's 9 o'clock, as we'll see what happens to our party next week as they've been arrested. And that is the introduction of our hunting party and our monster of the week, the weird journey. And we'll see what types of interesting situations these guys will get into, or they'll just rot in prison. We don't know yet.
No.
I can't
7
wait to
years,
see what
never
what
been
crime,
arrested, and now
what
look.
crime they tried. The door was open, so it's not breaking and entering. It's not trespassing because no one asked us to leave.
They won't catch me.
Man, it's so much fun.
Oh man.
Guys, thank you for
Thank you, everyone.
hanging out with us.
Yes, apologies for the technical difficulties.
Blame Comcast.
Blame Comcast.
Oh,
Yeah, make
did
sure
you
you
get a
send a
raid?
very strongly worded email to Comcast on our behalf.
Yes. Curse the internet
No.
gods.
But you know,
tonight.
the internet never stops the monster hunting grind.
Yeah.
So much that we'll be, some of us will be monster hunting and grinding tomorrow. So
Yes.
make sure you come
We're
by
hunting
and check
different
that out.
monsters. Yeah.
Yes.
And if you just want to be a monster, you can come by Friday and enjoy the family.
We love
There's
being
so
monsters.
many types of monsters in that game.
Literally a show every day until Friday. So
Exactly.
Damn.
And then Tuesday, we have actually human monsters.
Yep.
Of
Um,
Rise
Monsters
of the
on the
Conduit.
inside.
Can confirm.
Yeah.
Oh,
It has only a couple episodes left of the series.
Literally a couple, right?
Literally, like maybe 3, maybe 2. I don't know, Frank.
knows?
Miri will have to decide on where to cut it, but it's coming to an end. You'll have to
coming to
catch
an
what the conduit's doing.
Yeah,
So.
those blades can only be in the dark for so long.
And correction, there are 2 actual monsters there and some ghosts. My apologies. But yes, and then Defend Your Romance is coming up.
yes.
So be ready for that. Mass Effect, Rex, one day we'll be together. But
Until then,
until then, we also have Fallout August 15th. So be ready for that. We got a lot of things going on here at Magitek.
And there's things that aren't even announced.
damn.
We still got
we got
more.
most stuff.
Oh yeah, there is. I was
Cooking.
like, there's more. Oh yeah, there is more.
Cooking.
All we do is cook. Another shout out to the artist who did the artwork for
Yes.
these amazing characters.
Yes.
James B. I'm going to try my best to pronounce this correctly. He's amazing and he was so awesome to work with. James Bayoglu.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
James, you can
Okay,
call-
I'll take it. Yep.
James, you can call me out on that if I said it wrong. But awesome artist, did amazing art. He has a few more pieces for me coming up
Ooh.
that I'm really excited about as well.
I want to
So,
see it.
if you're a big, yes, there's his Instagram. If you want to check out more of his awesome work, he did an amazing job. Shout outs to my players. I can't wait to continue the story with you guys, and we'll see what you guys are gonna do about the mayor and also this interesting creature that Jude was able to have appear real quick. So yeah, guys, have a wonderful evening. Drink water, eat your vegetables, get your gains, and we'll catch you next time.
Don't
And don't-
forget to check under the bed.
Don't smoke,
Yep.
kids.
Oh, for the
Don't smoke,
monsters.
kids.
Don't smoke, kids.
For the monsters' sake.
Hey.
Bye, everybody.
Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow
Bye.
for more monster hunting. Different game though.
I don't know how to end scene, so I'm just gonna go offline. Here we go. Bye.